Okay, so we've got some really cool articles here all about early retirement and mindful spending.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it'd be great to kind of like take a deep dive into this whole idea of independence.
Yeah.
Not just like, the 4th of July.
Yeah.
But like real, financial and personal freedom.
Absolutely.
So we're going to be talking about that today, and we'll connect that with the whole idea of return on investment, ROI.
Yeah.
Or even be using real world examples. People like Warren Buffett, Oprah Winfrey.
Love it.
See how it all plays out.
Yeah, I think what's so fascinating is how much financial and personal independence are really connected.
Oh, totally.
Two sides of the same coin, almost.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, you're so right.
Yeah.
So to kick things off, how would you actually describe financial independence? I mean, like, practically speaking, not just like a dictionary definition.
Yeah, I think in essence, it's about reaching a level of financial security where you don't actually need to work. Right. Work becomes optional, and you can truly focus on what matters most to you.
Okay.
Your values, your passions, all of that.
Gotcha.
One of the articles even mentioned this whole FIRE movement.
Oh, yeah, FIRE. Yeah.
Which stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. And it really emphasizes saving and investing aggressively to reach that financial freedom as quickly as possible.
So like really putting the pedal to the metal, getting there fast.
Exactly.
Now, when we think about this, I mean, Warren Buffett.
Yes.
He's like the poster child, right?
He's a classic example, yeah.
But it's not really just about having millions in the bank, is it?
Not at all. It's more about the approach.
Okay.
And his philosophy with value investing is super interesting.
Totally.
It's all about finding those undervalued companies with long-term growth potential.
Interesting.
It's not about getting rich quick. It's about building that lasting wealth.
Okay, so it's like playing the long game.
Exactly.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah.
So it's about making your money work for you. So you don't always have to be working.
Exactly.
That's pretty powerful.
It is. It frees you up to pursue your passions, travel the world, or just enjoy the security of knowing you're not dependent on a paycheck.
Right.
It's about having choices.
Yeah, and speaking of choices, that kind of brings us to personal independence.
It does, yeah.
What's that all about? I mean, beyond just, making your own decisions, what does it actually mean?
I think it's about having that autonomy to really shape your life based on your own values and goals, being swayed by outside pressures.
Right.
One of your articles talked about mindful spending.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Which is a fantastic example.
Yeah.
It's about making conscious choices with your resources, time, your energy.
Makes sense.
That's a powerful act of personal independence right there.
It's about being intentional.
It is. It's about being deliberate.
I love that. Yeah. So you mentioned Oprah.
Yes.
She's kind of like the embodiment of personal independence, wouldn't you say?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, she built this incredible media empire. It gave her the power to choose the projects that aligned with what she believed in.
Exactly.
It wasn't just about the money. It was about making a difference.
Yeah, it was about using her platform to amplify voices that she felt needed to be heard.
Right, to tell the stories that matter.
Exactly.
That's really inspiring. But I'm curious, do you think there's a potential downside?
Oh, for sure.
Like, what about the pressure of making all those decisions, the responsibility that comes with it?
Yeah, that's a valid point. Personal independence does require taking ownership of your choices and facing the consequences.
Right.
But I think the potential rewards in terms of fulfillment and living a life that's true to you often outweigh those risks.
Okay, so we've talked about financial independence, personal independence.
We have.
But how does ROI, return on investment, fit into all of this? Isn't that usually just about, money?
You're right. We tend to think of ROI in financial terms, like how much money did you make from an investment?
Right.
But the concept itself is actually much broader.
Okay.
Every decision we make is an investment.
Right.
Whether it's learning a new skill, building a relationship, we're investing something.
Interesting.
And the return might be financial, like a higher salary.
Sure.
But it could also be personal growth, increased confidence, a stronger support network.
So like intangible benefits too.
Exactly.
Okay. So it's like if I invest in learning how to code, it could lead to a better job, higher income.
Right.
But also like The satisfaction of mastering something new.
Totally. A double ROI.
Like a double whammy.
Exactly. Totally. Or think about the time we put into building strong relationships. Yeah. It might not have immediate financial returns, but the emotional support, different perspectives you get, the potential for collaboration, that can open up so many opportunities down the line.
So it's like a ripple effect, right?
It is. It's a ripple effect.
Wow. So it's really like this dynamic system where financial and personal investments are constantly feeding into each other.
Precisely. That's fascinating.
It's like a feedback loop.
I like that.
Yeah. Financial independence can give you the freedom to pursue personal growth, and personal development can actually unlock even greater financial potential.
Wow. This deep dive has really opened my eyes to all these different dimensions of independence.
I'm glad to hear it.
And how ROI goes way beyond just money.
It really does.
So as we wrap up, here's a thought for everyone listening.
Okay.
What investment are you considering making right now? Whether it's for financial or personal independence.
Yeah.
What kind of return are you hoping to get from it?
That's a really powerful question to consider.
It is, isn't it?
Because at the end of the day, it's about making those conscious choices to shape the life we truly want.
Financially and personally.
Well said.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today for this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope it's given you some fresh perspectives and inspiration to invest wisely in your own journey.
To your future.
To the future.
Yes.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.